Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Once again, my name is Abby.
And I'm Owen.
And this is Highly Horrified Reactions. What are we watching today?
I saw the TV Glow.
I saw the TV Glow. This just came out a couple of weeks ago. I tried to stay away from a lot of the stuff for this movie because I feel like trailers just spoil so much of the movie. It looks like it's like shot very beautifully.
Yeah, I'm excited for like the overall aesthetic of the movie.
I feel like this is going to be a movie that you don't fully understand what's happening. So I feel like it's going to need to be watched more than once. I need like a couple watch throughs to actually get it.
She needs like 5 watch throughs to get it.
Thank you guys for 700 subscribers we just hit.
Yes, thank you so much. Here we go.
Here we go.
Time wasn't right. It was moving too fast. And then I was 19, and then I was 20. Like chapters skipped over on a DVD.
Glow in the dark sidewalk chalk.
I don't know, it's sick though. I miss doing that.
Oh my gosh.
I was always doing that as a kid.
This opening scene just already reminds me of being a kid.
I know. The late nights, the school nights, hanging with all the kids in the neighborhood, like...
The days felt so much longer.
It can't hurt you if you don't think about them. It can't hurt you if you don't think about them.
Just got him, like, hypnotized.
It was raining last night and I couldn't sleep. So I started my favorite TV show again.
Me.
The Pink Opaque.
Buffy. The Vampire Diaries. Friday Night Lights. The OC. I could probably list 4 more.
Here we go.
1996. Okay.
Now we're getting into it. He had the fits on.
Yeah. Nice
I
vest.
don't remember kids having that much style in school. Oh, immediate friend.
Owen, honey.
Yes! Ah!
Hey. Hey. That looks like the best book ever.
Oh.
That's like the TV show, right? The Pink Opaque?
Yeah, do you watch?
No. What grade are you in?
9th. What about you?
7th.
God, you're a baby.
2 years younger.
Aw.
You can read about the episodes here if you want. It's got quotes and pictures and info about the double bill of bands that plays each week at the double lunch.
The contrast in the vending machines.
Right.
My friend Amanda and I watch together every week.
Dad wanted me to stay up that night. 10 p.m. is my bedtime.
Could never be me. That's Owen's bedtime too.
That's my bedtime.
You know what you should do?
Can I have a sleepover at Johnny Link's house Saturday night?
Oh, he just straight up lie.
Johnny Link? Well, honey, you'll have to ask your father.
Laying down in the back of the car. What car is this, man? Like, the seats look awesome.
I would purposely fall asleep in the car when I was younger so I could get carried in. I still try it out, but it doesn't work.
Honey, you remember join Haler, right?
Is this actually Donnie's house and he's gonna leave?
Just did.
It was Johnny Link's.
Fine, then what about Beck?
Just spinning a little cutie.
Okay, but we need more, like, gross guys.
Cause they just like look at him and just like.
Yeah.
We are the Pink Opaque.
You know what I wish? The ice cream man didn't have to leave when the weather got cold in the winter.
What?
Goosebumps type shit.
That thing was terrifying.
You can go out and join her if you want.
No, I don't smoke cigarettes.
It's not a cigarette. It's a Black and Mild.
Same. I remember those days.
It's a sweet little room you got.
Right. The wood paneling. It reminds me of like my grandma's house.
Mr. Melancholy is the big bad. The man in the moon. He's always messing with time and reality.
Are you sure it's okay that I sleep down here?
Just be out by dawn. If my stepdad catches you, he'll break my nose again.
What? Uh-oh. It's the ice cream man.
Gonna come and get him.
Sometimes the Pink Opaque feels more real than real life.
Beginning of a beautiful friendship. Back to Donnie Link's to get picked up.
Yeah, right. He's just gonna stand outside.
Only 2 years later.
Right.
He just looks completely different.
Like, looks like a whole different person.
Still dressing fire
got the-
though.
yeah, he's got the
Still
clean
dressing
fit.
fire.
So,
To look into the
how
camera.
you feeling about my little health scare, buddy?
Oh god.
Why does he look so familiar?
He's definitely in something.
Yes.
Just want to know that you're on the right path.
Can't handle this.
Yeah. This is like.
This is what's really scary to me.
Can I stay up late to watch the Pink Opaque tonight?
What time does it come on?
10:30 p.m.
You know your bedtime is at 10:15.
Yeah, I can't understand that. That would suck so bad.
Isn't that a show for girls?
After that first sleepover, I couldn't work up the courage to say more than 3 words to Maddie Wilson at a time. But when I told her I still wasn't allowed to watch the show, she started leaving tapes for me.
Oh my gosh. My dad says that. Pain is just weakness leaving the body.
As soon as that color came, he got like a little pep in his step.
Yeah.
I watched these tapes over and over again, but they never got old.
That's how it be when you find a TV show you love.
You trying to do this? You and I?
The beards.
Mr. Melancholy.
What? He's like a chocolate chip
That's
cookie.
Mr. Melancholy, the man in the moon.
How do I know these things? Am I going crazy? No. Never let anyone convince you of that.
They're good at acting in that TV show for that time.
I was like, wow, this acting is awesome.
Like I knew it before I even met you.
It's giving Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, yeah.
Another black and mild?
It's gonna be a joint here soon.
Do you and Amanda still watch the Pink Opaque together every week?
I haven't talked to that asshole in a year. Amanda told the entire school that I tried to touch her tit, which is a total lie. And then surprise, surprise, 11th grade comes around and suddenly it's been her lifelong dream to join the cheer squad. I like girls, you know that, right? I'm not into boys.
Totally, that's fine.
He's like, doesn't even care. Like, what are you talking about?
What about you? Do you like girls?
I don't know.
Boys?
I think that I like TV shows.
Me.
the first smile you got out of him.
When I think about that stuff, it feels like someone took a shovel and dug out all of my insides, and I know there's nothing in there, but I'm still too nervous to open myself up and check. I know there's something wrong with me.
There's nothing wrong with you.
Do you ever feel like that?
It's like sad.
Maybe you're like Isabel, afraid of what's inside you.
You got the sleeping bag again.
2 years later, he went to Johnny Link's house again.
Hey, Bozo! Estee Lauder called. They got a few suggestions about this whole look you're going for.
You're not Buffy. She's crying. He's just like,
I'm getting out of this town. Did you know that? Soon.
No.
please don't.
Yeah.
I'll die if I stay here. I don't know how exactly, but I know it's true.
If you leave, I won't have anyone to watch the Pink Opaque with.
Hello? Oh, wait. Tattoo on the neck.
Yep. I'll draw the little ghost.
I don't want her to leave.
Neither do I.
But I also don't want her to be unsafe. Probably doesn't want his parents to see it.
You can't tell anyone we're leaving.
Oh.
Owen, Johnny's not home, but...
You have to tell my dad that I've been pretending to sleep here while my mom's in the hospital and I need to...
Oh my god! That's Tara from Buffy!
What?
That's Willow's girlfriend!
What?
Why did he do that?
I need to be grounded. He doesn't want to leave.
That's so
My
crazy.
mom passed away that next July.
Oh god.
Oh.
And a few weeks later, Maddie disappeared without a trace.
Christ. Everything just fell apart for him? That's awesome.
All they found was her TV set burning in the backyard. And the strangest part of it all was that exact same month that Maddie disappeared, Pink Opaque got canceled.
What? So he looks the same 8 years later, but he looks like a completely different person 2 years later.
What would you like, sir? Are you there?
Drive-thrus really do be awkward.
So if you could call me back or just let me know what I should.
Oh.
Sorry.
Bro, what?
Hello? Somebody there?
Is it like a missing flyer for her or something? Oh, pink or fake? The Ice Cream Man.
Season 6.
Oh, is that the episode guide?
Sorry that there was a down power line.
What the
I'm
fuck?
scared.
That room looks cozy.
Yeah.
Ma'am? Do you need help?
That's Maddie.
Do you remember me?
Maddie? Oh my god.
Is she really there?
I know a place on the edge of town. It'll be safe for us to talk there.
That's Phoebe Bridgers.
Do you remember a TV show we used to watch together? It was called The Pink Opaque.
Of course he remembers it.
Maybe he doesn't. Maybe it's like...
Of course I remember the pink opaque.
Oh, okay. Maybe something happened.
When you think back on watching The Pink Opaque, how do you remember it? Do you remember it as just a TV show?
Yeah. I remember it as a TV show.
That was her house.
We watched it in your basement on Saturday nights from 10:30 to 11 p.m. Remember?
Are you sure that's all it was? Listen, I know this might sound crazy.
Is he wearing a dress?
Yeah.
What's going on?
When you think back on The Pink Opaque, do you ever get confused? Like, maybe the memory isn't quite right?
What do you mean, not quite right?
Does time ever feel like it's not moving normally? Do you ever feel like you're narrating your own life, watching it play in front of you, like an episode of television?
He's terrified.
Maybe we should talk to somebody.
I've been there, inside the show.
So yeah, I'm still. It's so hard for me to like decipher this. Like.
Okay, she was inside the show, but is she saying the show? I'm confused.
It's definitely, I mean, like, it's a metaphor towards something else.
Is she saying, like, do you remember it as more than just a show? I don't know. Me in my head right now.
Do you remember how it ended? You can't trust anybody in your life. They're all working for him. Mr. Melancholy, I'll be at the high school tomorrow night. I hope you'll come.
Is he gonna go?
Oh, absolutely. Sleeping bag and all.
A little while after Maddie disappeared, she sent me one more tape in the mail. Isabel follows the sound of Tara's voice on the psychic plane back to their old sleepaway camp. She finds her at the dock by the lake.
Help me, Isabel.
Melancholy had got to her first.
The look of terror on his face.
They cut out her heart. They feed her the Luna juice.
Luna juice!
Luna! Luna's the name of our cat.
He makes his entrance, Mr. Melancholy.
Mr. Melancholy.
Oh. Ooh.
Ugh.
I don't like that.
Don't fight it. Let my poison work its magic. You're gonna love the Midnight Realm. It's such a wonderful, wonderful prison.
What?
Oh my god. So was that when that she gave him the episode, or was that just now?
I made it all the way to Phoenix on the money I'd saved. The trees looked different, but everything else was exactly the same. I got a job at the mall, at Build-A-Bear, filling the dolls up with stuffing.
That would not be amusing.
Time wasn't right.
The school door is just open.
And then I was 19. And then I was 20.
For anybody to walk in.
I felt like one of those dolls asleep in the supermarket. And then I was 21. Like chapters skipped over on a DVD.
An inflatable planetarium.
A little bit after my 22nd birthday, I paid this burnout kid who used to hit on me in the food court $50 to bury me alive. Sang songs to myself. I pissed and I shit my pants. I felt myself start to leave myself, and it was like I was watching myself on TV from across the room.
It looks so cool.
I'm like hypnotized right now.
Yeah, same.
And I was finally back there. Back at our old sleepaway camp.
So did she actually die?
That's like what I'm starting to get.
I was finally me again, and it was the season 6 premiere. I tried looking for you, but Mr. Melancholy had covered his tracks.
Thought it ended at season 5.
I knew you must be buried somewhere close by, but I didn't know where.
They are Isabel and Tara.
This is insane. I remember playing in the snow, driving to baseball games with my dad, cooking with my mom. This isn't the Midnight Realm, Maddie. It's just the suburbs.
The longer you wait, the closer you get to suffocating. I've got everything ready. That spot behind the football field, where the stoners used to get high after school.
Always by the bleachers.
It's like a universal thing.
Come on. I know it's scary.
It's just like my dream ones. It's not real. I don't think about it.
Isabel.
So do you think she's like crazy? Or he's actually...
I don't know.
I told myself I made the right choice, but some nights, when I was working late at the movie theater, I found myself wondering, what if she was right? Someone buried alive and suffocating to death. That's just fantasy, kid stuff. The movie theater closed the next fall. My manager brought me along with him to the fun center. I work there now. Time moves fast these days. Years pass like seconds. I just try not to think too hard about it. It was time for me to become a man.
Is that a flat screen?
It's a nice flat screen. Oh.
I even got a family of my own.
What?
It was raining the other night and I couldn't sleep, so I started the Pink Opaque again. It's available to stream now. You don't even need a disc. And it was nothing like I remembered.
Hey, Mr. Ice Cream Man.
It sounded like he was suffocating.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Not Mr. Melancholy.
I want to play this game. 20 years later.
He stole the Fun Thunder.
Life is melancholy.
Happy birthday to you. Come on!
Oh God.
Happy birthday! You need to help me! I'm dying right now!
Sorry, ignore me.
What is that?
It's a knife, looks like. I can't watch that.
Sorry about that before.
I don't.
There's no way that it ended
I
like
don't.
that.
I want to be able to understand this in like its full capacity so much more than I do right now, but I'm getting like this interpretation of something to do with us searching for our inner kid or wanting something to be as exciting as it was when we were a kid.
Yeah, I was getting vibes of like we do remember things differently.
Right.
Like how he said I watched it again and it wasn't the same. But then
Right.
there's so much that I'm confused about. It's like kind of like we want to escape from our real lives. That's kind of how I related to Owen's character in the beginning, is like TV was like his escape from his own reality. And that's kind of where I thought it was going with that.
Right.
But then I was confused with her disappearing for 8 years and then coming back and saying all this stuff. I couldn't keep up with it. I couldn't keep up
Right.
with my own thoughts.
And wanting to understand what some of the references were. Like, I'm obsessed with feeling like a kid again. And the Pink Opaque cake represents that thing in your childhood that maybe formed you into who you are today, but something now you can't fully appreciate. In reference to like the characters in the show, like Maddie was the one person with like their hair slicked back. Owen was Isabel.
He couldn't find a way to truly express himself other than the pink opaque, and I feel like he could never get that feeling back that he had when he was watching that show. That's really interesting, and I like how Mr. Melancholy represents
This
the
mundane.
limitations that we have as adults.
The idea of growing up and just kind of living the same life.
Yeah, she said like years feel like seconds, and just the thing that he said, oh, it's just that's kid stuff. I feel like that's how people, like a lot of adults will say about certain things. Like, oh, that's stuff I did when I was a kid, but then that's like your personal expression. That's something that brings you bliss and life. And so when you get older, it's kind of like you remove yourself from that.
And it's not because you want to. Maybe it's just part of the feeling.
I think it's
that
society.
Right, as of we have to.
Mhm.
Right,
I
it's
think
time
society.
to grow up. It's
Yeah,
time to
it's
be an
time-
adult.
it's-
Earlier in the movie, it felt like they were scared to hit that point of their life.
We just kept seeing time move quickly for him,
Right.
and nothing happened other than him lose all these people around him and just keep living the same life over and over again. He worked at that fun center place for like over 20 years.
While Maddie was still stuck in the dream realm, or but was she?
I
She
think-
definitely was alive when she came back. Like that wasn't like
Yeah.
his imagination. Or
I think
anything.
she did kind of.
She didn't want to
transcend-
move on.
Yeah, she wanted to hang on to that thing that brought her out of her real life.
It's really good though.
It was
overall.
really good. And that's another thing too, you saw him wear all those different clothes, like that was like his expression in a way, and then as he got older he was always in like a work uniform, something more boring. So yeah, out of 5 pink glowing ghosts.
I give it 5. I give it 10. Yeah, I thought it was awesome. Even though I can't fully understand, I'm gonna have to watch it 10 more times.
Mhm.
10 out of 5. It was awesome.
I agree, 5 out of 5 little pink ghosts glowing.
Well, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Let us know what you thought if you watched the movie.
Yeah, did you understand it right away?
Yeah, what interpretation did you get? Please like and subscribe.
And then stay tuned for our next video. Peace.